the conservatives on social media. Obviously, the issue is the federal government rights. Claims they have the jurisdiction, and in the previous Supreme Courts have recognized that ultimately they have jurisdiction on international border issues.
But this is a pretty clear federal preemption issue. I'm surprised, frankly, it wasn't more lopsided holding. I mean, just take for a second, imagine for a second that Texas is a Democratic state. Imagine a world where Democratic Texas says, we're going to have open borders. Now, suddenly, would you feel different about whether or not federal policy should preempt state policy, given the kind of national implications of what a state on a border might do? So this doesn't mean that, federal policy is going to be one thing or another. And it certainly isn't an argument that no one's going to be losing the border. It's simply an argument that if you're someone who's hoping Donald Trump is going to win, or is looking at polls that's indicating that Donald Trump is going to win, that the President of the United States federal mandate, the congressional mandate, is what decides border policy, not whoever happens to be in control of a state that happens to be on the border with another country.
I think
they're more concerned with the people breaking into this country illegally than they are the people that live in this country. The people of Texas, they don't care for them. They don't care one bit, man, what happens. They don't. They care about the poor illegals that are breaking into the country. They might get hurt. Again, you can't lock your door. You can't, get a dog. You can't do what you have to do to secure your house. Because again, the people breaking in might get hurt. We gotta be nice. Oh, yeah. The thing is, man, it's nice if you protect the people that you're paid to protect. I mean, really. But, the convincing people that to be virtuous, to be good, you have to take down the barriers that might hurt people that are trying to break into this country. And the Democrats, man, again, the Biden administration, they're so bad with this. They really, truly are. They're doing nothing. That's why Governor Greg Abbott is sending up a fraction of what he's getting to New York and Chicago and stuff, because he's trying to send a message that, hey, look, man, I'll stop this if you guys help shut that border up. But again, they won't. And the Democratic Party, they won't either. They're saying that, hey, look, man, if you vote with us, we will give you, so many resources to shut that southern border up. But you have to vote with us to give Ukraine more money. Again, that's pure evil. Again, they're asking to send more money to another country and saying you have to agree with us with that before they will shut the border in their own country. That right there is pure evil.
The immigration system, it's their failure to act that puts us in this position.
But here's the issue. Biden has requested a $14 billion spend for the border. It's not getting passed because of Republican obstruction. So you can say that there's not enough commitment, there's not enough spending, there's not enough investment. But if, at the end of the day, what has been reported as happening is that Republicans know that being able to make a lot of hay about a border crisis helps them electorally, and they'd rather push this issue until the election in order to get the benefit of being able to say Joe Biden isn't doing anything about the border, which really raises the question about whether or not Republicans in Congress right now are putting the interests and safeties of Americans before or after their political futures.
Guys, we truly got to understand what's going on here. This girl is lying to you. She is lying to you. She is telling you a story. Again, the GOP, they don't care. They're trying to make Joe Biden look bad. Joe Biden looks bad because Joe Biden is bad. Joe Biden needs no help looking bad. The GOP, they don't care about that. The reason why they won't vote with the Democrats is because, again, they want to send more aid to a foreign country, more aid to Ukraine. And again, they're saying no. We need to spend our money on that southern border. We have to secure that border. They're like, well, okay, fine. The only way that we'll go along with that is if you agree to send more money to Ukraine. That's what's happening. So again, man, this girl is lying to you.
Around this, I don't want to spend a gazillion more dollars on security measures that fail or are overcome, when what we really need to do is fix the underlying incentives and the system for people to come here, so that they're not coming here in that way, and then we're spending all this money on security measures that don't even work. I mean, it's a vast border.
Look, the problem is that the underlying incentives, I know as much as some Republicans like to frame it as the incentive is that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris are standing at the border with a big welcome flag saying, everybody come to America.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all.
I said some Republicans. You don't even identify as Republican. But the reality is the incentives are created by the fact that we're the wealthiest country in the history of the world that has spent so much of its time and energy and money applying sanctions to the global South, including countries in South and Central America, toppling governments, fomenting coups and the like, that have created disastrous conditions for people who are, frankly, in walking distance because of the nature of the land bridge to the United States of America. And either you're going to cure that or you're not. But it's not going to happen by simply muscling up the border, because the incentives are there. People live in such terrible conditions that they are willing to leave their homes, everybody they know, everybody who speaks their language, and drag their children across in inhumane conditions in order for the hope of a better life.
Well, I don't know, man. Could the incentive be that they walk right in? I mean, could the incentive be that, they're being led into the country? And not only that, but they get a free cell phone, they get money, they get a free hotel room in New York, man, they get all the stuff. Why wouldn't they come? I mean, you can say whatever you want. This girl is 100% lying. I mean, I'm not saying the U.S. has done everything right with sanctions and everything. I'm not saying that. I don't know. I can't count. But I can say that you're going to keep coming to a border to be let into a country, to be given free stuff and free hotel room. Why would you not come? I mean, again, why would you not come? Guys, we have to truly be honest, man. And what's going on is the Democratic Party, they're saying, hey, look, we might close the border up, but you have to agree with us to send more money to Ukraine and, these other places and everything else. You have to agree with that. And if you don't, oh well, wide open.
I'm really interested to see what Republicans do about this. One right-leaning commentator in particular, I should mention, weighed in yesterday on Twitter. Tucker Carlson tweeted the following. He said, so it's unanimous, everyone in power, from the White House to the hedge fund managers to the Supreme Court of the United States, has decided to destroy the country by allowing it to be invaded. That leaves the population to defend itself. Where are the men of Texas? Why aren't they protecting their state and the nation? Calling, it seems, upon individuals to take to the border and take things in their own hands.
The Supreme Court emergency injunction was specifically saying, don't do that because you don't have the authority. Wow. And yeah, I don't think very fondly of calls for other people to commit potentially crimes. Again, this is increasingly a habit in some right-wing discourse to say, yeah, there's a faux populism to it. You go march in the street. You go take up arms. I'm going to be tweeting from the comfort of my home and my warm fireplace.
Right-leaning podcaster Bridget Feisty replied saying exactly that. Why aren't you, bro? Get down here and fight the federal government like a man.
Well, remember, listen, yeah, and especially because many of those same people will point out that the person inducing you to commit crimes at the right-wing militia event is often a Fed.
And guys, the Republicans are not the ones that do this. They're not. I'm not saying they haven't done things that have been bad or whatever in the past, or things they shouldn't have done. But we have to understand, man, the ones out there doing bad things that, they get upset and that break the law and that are egged on by other people are not the Republicans. It's not MAGA. It's the Democrats, Antifa, Black Lives Matter. Those are the folks that burned down cities after George Floyd. They say it's okay to jump on cars, to burn down cities, do whatever you want to do because you're justified. Because again, some fentanyl drug addict died from a drug overdose and heart disease. That's okay. You can do whatever you want. Yeah. But a bunch of Texans defending their home, defending their southern border, they look down upon that? Really? I mean, again, you can tell just how far this country has fallen. I mean, we've fallen down big time. We've come a long way from 1776. You know, again, man, people can defend their homes. They can't defend their state from people that are coming from God knows where. We have no idea who they are. But they can defend that. But people can get out there and they can rob, they can loot, they can do whatever they want. They can jump on cars. They can burn stuff down. Guys, let me know down below what you think.
You son of a